everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be reading books that I predict will be a 5-star. I really hope so. So I'll be picking out 3 books that I predict will be a 5-star for me. So we'll get my little TBR card, pick out books. I'm gonna try to choose 2 of them from my August TBR just because I do want to stick to it as much as I can. But then I do think I will branch out and pick out another book just from my overall physical TBR, not from my August TBR. And I think I already know what I'm gonna pick out, but we'll pick it out together. So we'll choose our books, make a coffee, and get to reading. And I really hope that they are gonna be a 5-star because I haven't had a 5-star read in 6 weeks. And I am itching for it, I really am. So yeah, I hope I'm right. I hope my predictions are right. Can you see? Time to pick out our books. I already know the first one that I'm gonna choose because I've got a very strong prediction it's gonna be a 5-star read for me. That is Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare. This is the second book in the Last Hour series. I rated the first book 5-star, and this series is also a spin-off from one of my favorite series, which is The Infernal Devices, and that series overall is like a 5-star series for me. Based off my track record with Cassandra Clare so far, most of her books for me are 5-star. I'm yet to read the Mortal Instruments though, so for me, The Infernal Devices and the Last Hour series, I think because they're more like historical fantasy romance, that is just my jam. Like, I love that. It's gonna be our first pick. Ooh, second pick. The second book I'm gonna read in this video, which I predict is gonna be a 5-star, is Artlist by Marissa Meyer. I don't know why, ever since I bought this book, ever since I knew about the premise of it, I have just had a very good feeling about it, and I've been really wanting for it to land on my like monthly TBR, and it just never does. So I'm just very happy it's in my August TBR. So this story is about the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland, but this is before she became the villain that she was. So this is just when she was a normal girl. It says on the back, long before she was the terror of Wonderland, the infamous Queen of Hearts was just a girl who wanted to fall in love. I've said it so many times on my channel, but I really do love a villain origin story. I've got no idea why. It's something that always like just tickles my fancy, you know? I think I'm gonna pick out my third book, like I said, just from my general TBR. And the book I'm really leaning towards the most, just because I really want to read it, is novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. She wrote The 7-Year Slip, and I loved The 7-Year Slip. Loved it so much. I gave it a 5-star. And this is coming from someone who's not big into contemporary romance. Like, it's not really a genre that I would rate a book 5-star in. I just fell in love with her writing. I fell in love with like just how magical it is, and I don't know, there was just something about her writing that I absolutely adored. So I've got a very good feeling about this book. I do predict that this will also be a 5-star for me. I hope so. Okay guys, there we have it. These are the books we're going to be reading for this video, and I really hope that my hunch is right. I hope they're all 5-star reads. How amazing would that be? Anyways, let's make some coffee and get to reading, and then pick out which book we're going to read first. Okay friends, our coffee is made. She is delicious, she is very beautiful to me, and I love her. Which book do we start off with? I think, oops, a lot of you that watch my channel won't be surprised by my choice. But I think I am going to start off with Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare, because the last one, Chain of Gold, ended in a way that I was like, how is this gonna pan out? I need to know. And I've just missed Cassandra Clare's writing. Just, no one does it like she does. I don't know why, I'm really in love with her writing. Just obsessed with Cassandra Clare. We're gonna start this video off by reading Chain of Iron, which I definitely predict will be 5 stars. It'll be embarrassing if I'm wrong, but I just don't think so. This will be my 5th book that I read from her, and so far, they've all been 5-star. One was like a 4.5, I think, but besides that, they were all 5-star, so I have a good feeling this will also be 5-star. Anyways, I will stop talking and get to reading. I've just missed these characters so much. Like, I love the cast of characters in the Last Hour series. Like, love them so much. Reading update. Also, do not look in my mirror. It's very dirty and I need to clean it. Don't look. So reading update. I am now on page... Anyways, I am now on page 125, which is chapter 6. The one problem I do have with my girl, Cassie Clare, is she has very long chapters. Usually, like, one chapter is like 40 pages. Which is like fine. I just prefer shorter chapters. I love the feeling of getting to a new chapter. It just gives me like a little boost. With her books, they do not come often. They're usually like, yeah, every 40 pages. I think once like one of her chapters was like 60 pages. I was like, Cassandra, what are we doing? Updates on the book. Surprise, surprise. I'm loving it. I'm eating it up, gobbling it up. I'm loving it even more than the first one. I just love these characters so much. So far, it definitely feels like a 5-star. I will do some more reading and update you guys maybe once I'm like another 100 pages into the book. Reading update. I am absolutely devouring this book. I only have like 200 pages left. I am on page 394 and I only started this like a day and a half ago. This is most definitely going to be a 5-star. I just love these characters. I really can't tell you guys too much on the synopsis because not only is it a second book in a series, so spoilers, but it's also a series that's a spin-off from another series, so which is the Infernal Devices. What I will just say is in this one there's sort of like a murder mystery kind of going on, which I'm really enjoying. But what I love about the Last Hour series, and some people who love a super plot heavy fantasy may not maybe enjoy this series, because I feel like this series is very character driven. Like, it really focuses on the dynamics between the characters in this series, and because I love the characters in this series like so much, so much, I'm eating it up. I'm obsessed with them. She's so good at writing unrequited love, like the way that you feel for some characters. And I've mentioned it before in a previous video, this series is very much like he loves her, but she loves him, and he loves her. Like, it's so good. It's so beautiful. I love it. I love that it's set in like early 1900s England, because again, I really just do love that sort of more historical kind of vibe. I'm about to go out for a coffee with my mom. I'm so excited to talk about this book with my mom because she's read this series, so I just want to talk about it with someone. I will go now and I'll speak to you soon.
It's been a long time, but I remember it well. Just like the photo we keep on the shelf. Oh, we were young, oh, we were young. Now 10 years have passed and we're still locked in time. I don't take for granted the years that go by. Started with a gaze, here we remain.
Hello. Reading update, guys. I'm now on chapter 23, which is page 482. I think there's, I don't want to spoil myself, 635 pages of this. So I've only got like 150 pages left. Do you think I will get this finished today? Because I really want to see how this is going to end. This cast of characters, I love them, I adore them. I don't know, this book is just wonderful. There's so many like really nice life lessons kind of wrapped up in this book, and I love the way they love each other and they respect each other. I really love these characters, and I love the dynamic between them, and yeah, I love it. But I'm also loving like the actual plot of the book. If you don't know, this is a part of the Shadowhunters Chronicles, you could say. If you don't know what Shadowhunters are, they are essentially the Nephilim. And they have angel blood, so they descended from the angels, and their job is to protect the world by fighting off demons and all sorts of bad things. I'm gonna sit down, do some reading. I'm gonna try to read 100 pages, and then I'll read the other 50 pages later today, maybe when I get back from the gym. Hello guys, reading update. So I ended up finishing this beauty of a book last night. I'm really sad that I didn't film my reaction towards the end of the book. I was in bed, tucked in like a little ugly raccoon. But oh my god. Oh my god. 5-star. I mean, we knew it was gonna be a 5-star. Like, is anyone surprised? Is anyone really surprised? I don't think so. I'm not surprised at all. That ending, the way that this ended. I'm not going to delve into my thoughts and opinions on this too much, just because I will do that when I do my September wrap up, and I don't want to sound like a broken record. So far, 1 out of 3, 5-star. I don't even want to start the 3rd book in this series, because once I do, then the Last Hour series is over. Is she writing any more of them? I don't think so. No, I think it's just going to be a trilogy. Yeah, I really love these characters. My favorites, Cordelia. I love Matthew. Like, I love him with my whole heart. I love that man. I love Lucy so much. She's so sweet. Honestly, I love them all, but my top 3 is Cordelia, Matthew, Lucy, and I love James and Jesse. And I also love that we have the characters from the Infernal Devices still featuring in this. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god, that ending. The last chapter, if you know, you know. We're starting this video off on a very good foot, so I'm very happy with this. On a very good foot? Is that the saying? I think so. It sounds wrong. I don't know. So I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee, and we are going to begin a novel love story. I have missed Ashley Poston's writing so much. I cannot wait to jump into this book. I feel like this book is gonna be like a book lover's dream. Sorry, I thought something was on my face. Because the premise of this book is the main girl, Eileen, she gets stuck in this town. So she's like on her way to her annual... Where is she? Oh, she's on her way to her annual book club retreat, and she gets stuck in this town where the rain always comes in, the bookshop is always curated with impeccable taste, and it all feels too good to be true. That's because she's actually stuck in the setting of her favorite romance series. Ashley Poston, I mean, I've only read one of her books before, but she is the queen of just sort of magical realism romance. Without further ado, we will begin our second 5-star prediction. Hopefully I'm right, and even if I'm not, I just hope I really enjoy it. Let's make some coffee and start reading.
Easy come and empty goal. You're an unfading star, a gentle love, the kind that lifts you up, no matter how far apart. I guess you could call it chance, but we know it's more than that. It's like we've always known.
Guys, I've only read the first page. Just this first page, and I'm already in love. I just love her writing. I don't know why, it's just so comforting. I feel like I'm in a really cozy early 2000s rom-com movie.
Unmistakable, unmistakable. Through each night.
Hello everyone. Sorry if this is kind of a strange angle, but reading update. I am only on chapter 5, which is page 47 of A Novel Love Story. Updates on how I feel about this book so far. I am definitely enjoying it, but I'm only like 50 pages in. It's not feeling like a 5-star for me. That might change, but I'm not getting the same vibes that I was getting in the 7-Year Slip. I loved the 7-Year Slip instantly, and I also loved the main character in the 7-Year Slip, but for some reason this character in this book, I'm just not really connecting with her. Like, I do connect with her, but I don't really like her as much as I liked Clementine in the 7-Year Slip. It's a bit weird though, because this main girl, like, she is a book girly. She loves books, so she's one of us book girlies. But for some reason, I don't connect to her the same way as I connected to Clementine. I've got no idea why. I'm finding the writing is a tiny bit more cringe in this one than it was in the 7-Year Slip. And that's just a me thing. I am someone that can get the ick easily or get like a little bit more cringed out in contemporary romance, which is probably why it's a genre I don't often always want to go for, or like I do enjoy it, but it can be very hit or miss for me. But again, I'm only 50 pages in. I'm definitely enjoying it. It's probably looking like a 3.5 so far. It might get better. It might. I think it will, to be honest. Anyways, I'm gonna drink my coffee now and do some more reading. I'd like to get up to page maybe 150 today, or almost 200 if I can. I think I'll get up to page 150 today, so I'll read like 100 pages. But yeah, anyways, gonna get back to reading. Hi guys, so reading update. Sorry if the lighting is a little bit funny. Reading update. I did take a break from reading this because I read Ninth House and A Tempest of Tea while I took a break from reading this. But I'm back to this book now, and I am up to page 187, so Foreshadow O'Clock. And is it gonna be a 5-star like I predicted? No, absolutely not. But am I still enjoying it and think it's like a nice, sweet story? Yes. So far, we're looking more at a 3-star, if I'm honest. It definitely doesn't have that magic that the 7-Year Slip had. It still has nice writing, don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's just nowhere near as good for me as the 7-Year Slip, because I absolutely love the 7-Year Slip. I'm not really huge about the main character and like the romance going on in here. Like, it's not really a romance yet, even though the setting is like very cute. Like, she's stuck inside of her favorite romance series like setting. I don't know, I'm just not huge on it for some reason. So what's happened is her favorite author has passed away, and she passed away while she was sort of in the middle of writing the series, so she never got to finish the series. This is not a spoiler. So while she's stuck in this town, she's kind of trying to help out all of her favorite characters, I suppose, like find their happy ever after. The reason she's doing that is, of course, because the author passed away and wasn't able to finish some of the characters' stories, so she's sort of going on this mission and trying to help them out there, which is really sweet. But like, I don't know, it's just falling a little bit flat for me, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's nice, it's good, it's just like, I'm not like in love with it or anything like that. But yeah, that is my update so far. I will do some more reading of this later and update you guys with how I feel.
It's been a long time, but I remember it well. Just like the photo we keep on the shelf. Oh, we were young, oh, we were young. Now 10 years have passed and we're still locked in time.
Good morning, everyone. So, a couple of reading updates. I read quite a big chunk of this last night. I will give this book some bonus points because it's very easy to read and very easy to like read 100 pages without realizing you've read 100 pages. You know what I'm saying? I'm up to page 302, so I think I'm just over like 80%, I would say, of the book. And I've got updates. There's a few things I would like to comment about this book. The romance between her and the main guy, Anders, starts like maybe halfway through, and the author just rushes it way too fast, and she's like trying to sell me on their chemistry, but it's like, it's not there. I don't think they've got really any chemistry, and it's just, I don't know. It went too fast too soon, and like in a very, I don't know, not very believable way. And then he just like starts calling her sweetie out of nowhere all the time, and I was like, where was this? I don't know. I think I'm being a bit of a hater. I'm so sorry to anyone who loves this book. I actually do like it to some degree. Like, no, I do. I actually like it. That's such a lie. I'm being so mean. I do like it. I do. A plot twist happened, which I actually didn't see a plot twist happening for some reason in this kind of book, but there was a plot twist. And I'm gonna sound like such a hater, but I don't like that plot twist. I do wish we took a different sort of spin on it. I don't know, guys. I just didn't really enjoy that plot twist, if I'm honest. But hey, it's still fun. I'm still having a fun time reading the book, which is important. So far, it's looking like a 3-star, you know? Not my fave. It's not awful. It's not bad or anything like that. It's just like, it's okay. Only got like 56 pages to go, so I will make some coffee, sit down, and finish this. Right, guys, I have finished a novel love story by Ashley Poston. I don't know if it's Poston or Poston. I've heard people say different things. I did finish it, and look, it was a cute time. It was a fun read. It still had that kind of magical writing that was in the 7-Year Slip. It just wasn't the same. I loved the 7-Year Slip, but it still had the similar sort of writing style, which I really appreciate. And it was a cute story, it was wonderful, and a very unique premise, which I really liked. But the book and the story just felt very flat for me for some reason. Overall, I'm gonna give this a 3-star, maybe a 3.25, but I was unfortunately wrong in my 5-star prediction for this one, but that is okay. I will delve more into my thoughts when I do my August wrap up, but let's put this away and begin our third and final book for this video. I really hope my 5-star prediction is right for this book. We are going to start Artlist by Marissa Meyer. I've been looking forward to reading this book for so long. So it's set in Wonderland, like Alice in Wonderland. I think I've already said this, but it's essentially about the Queen of Hearts back when she was just a little girl. Well, not a little girl, but like a young woman, a young lady, if you will. I've heard people say that they've cried at the end of this book. I really don't want to cry. Oh, maybe I do. Who knows? I'm very excited to see what the Queen of Hearts was like before she became the infamous evil Queen of Hearts villain that she is today. So I cannot wait. Without further ado, let's begin Artlist. Guys, I'm only 20 pages in, but her writing is very reminiscent of Stephanie Garber's writing. And that's a very good sign because I adore Stephanie Garber's writing. I'm really loving the writing so far. It's very like magical and very lyrical, and yeah, I'm very excited to see where this story is gonna go. Hello. So guys, let me tell you something. I am on, this is a strange angle. I don't like these angles. Anyway, I am on page 88, which is chapter 10 of Artlist. I am loving it. I just got home from work. It is 7:34 p.m. I finished at 5, but we had like pizza and like games and stuff, so I stayed back till 7:30. So here I am, and all day I could not wait to go back to my book because it is so good. You meet a character a couple chapters earlier on, and I'm not gonna say who it is because I did not see it coming, and I feel like it'll make the experience a lot more enjoyable. I'm not gonna spoil you guys, but you do meet a character, and I didn't realize that that character would be a certain someone. I can't say anything, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm just absolutely loving this book. I really am. I love Catherine, by the way. Catherine is the Queen of Hearts, and I'm very scared and also intrigued to see what's going to happen to make her so cold and make her be the Queen of Hearts, because she's so cute and she's so lovely and she's just the sweetest angel. She has this real big passion for baking. Like, she just wants to open up her own like bakery shop, and she's such a foodie, and I love her descriptions of food, and she's just such a kind person. The writing is very whimsical and magical, by the way, so if you are into that, you will love this book. Sort of like Once Upon a Broken Heart or Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I am gonna walk my dog, and then I'm gonna have a quick body shower, get into my pajamas, and I just want to read all night. Maybe we'll make like a hot chocolate or something. So far, my 5-star predictions are feeling very much true. I'm only like a 5th into the book. Things might change, but yeah, I'm loving it so far. Anyways, I'll go walk my dog now and we'll do some reading later. Hi besties, we got our pajamas on. I haven't washed my face yet. I only washed my body, but I'll wash my face later tonight and take my makeup off. Anyways, I am gonna make a decaf coffee because I want like a nice hot drink, but I don't feel like a hot chocolate and I don't feel like a tea. So oftentimes I'll have like a decaf coffee in the evening because I love the taste of coffee, you guys know that. And I obviously can't have caffeine, So I'll just have a decaf. I'm gonna read Artlist on my Kindle because I want to lay on the couch and I want to lay horizontal and, you know, on my side so I can read. I'm very excited. Let's make a drink. I'm so tired. Let's make a decaf and do some reading. Besties. Oh, actually, let me take this off. So I just got home from work. I am gonna make a coffee because I'm very tired this week. I am on my period, and whenever I'm on my period, I'm just like sleepy, like kind of like low energy, just like you know. I did only end up reading 2 chapters yesterday because I did fall asleep. So yeah, I still have a good chunk to read. I think I'm now like 25% through, I think. Anyways, we will make a coffee and do some reading. I don't have much to update you on because I did only read 2 chapters since yesterday, but I'm still loving it. And I'm very curious to see how the story is gonna go. I really, really am. Honestly, I could sleep. I could have a nap, but that coffee is gonna change things, so.
Slow to speak, quick to listen, slow to anger, rich in love. Humble myself, pick up my cross now, follow after Jesus Christ, yeah, Jesus Christ. The unifier, Jesus Christ.
Hello, hello, hello. Guys, I love this book. I love it. I love it so much. It is fantastic. I love the writing. First and foremost, I'm only halfway. I love how when the characters speak to each other, there is no modern casual language. Like, they speak as if they're like, you know when you watch Bridgerton or like Downton Abbey or something like that, kind of like more formal English. And you guys know I love, sorry, someone just messaged me. Anyways, you guys know I love that. I just like when characters talk in like a formal sort of older style English. I just think it sounds so much nicer. Like, it's so much more beautiful to me because this is set in Wonderland, like Alice in Wonderland. It is a little bit, you know, like more marvelous and magical and fantastical, if you guys know what I mean. So I personally love that. I think it's done so well. It's so creative. It's such a wonderful story. I love the main character. Like, I love the Queen of Hearts so far. I love the love interest, who I'm not going to say who. I just love it. Like, I'm really, really loving this book, and I'm so happy that I am. Definitely still getting 5-star feels for sure. I've just messaged my mom and my sister to read it. So you know I love a book when I message mom and my sister and say, read this book, because I only do that when I think a book is like a 5-star. This is the last book I need to read in August. It is currently the second to last day in August. So I will read up until like the last quarter, and then I'll read the last quarter of it tomorrow, and then I would have read 8 books this month. Oh, 9 actually, if you consider one of the short stories I read. Anyways, I'm gonna go walk my dog and then we'll make some coffee and do some reading.
It's been a long time, but I remember it well. Just like the photo we keep on the shelf. Oh, we were young. Oh, we were young. Now 10 years have passed and we're still locked in time. I don't take for granted the years that go by. Started with a gaze, here we remain.
Hi guys, sorry if you can hear the football on in the background. We're just watching football. I finished Artlist. The last like 15% of this book was madness. Absolute madness. Guys, this book is so good. I want to read Marissa Meyer's other books because the way that she just did like that fairy tale reimagination / retelling, it was so good. Like, it was so good. I absolutely loved it. I don't know what to rate it yet. I don't think it is 5-star. I think it's a 4.75 star. There's just a tiny bit of something missing for me that would have made this a 5-star book, but nonetheless it came extremely close, and it was just such a good book. I'm gonna talk more about it when I do my August wrap up, which I'll do in like a couple of days, so you will see that soon. Wow. That was such a good ending, like such a good ending. The last line in this book was just chef's kiss, but it was sad, but so good. Sorry, it's very loud. We're just watching Manchester United versus Liverpool. It's very good. But yeah, anyways, I am gonna wrap this video up. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you want me to make more of these in the future, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.